Hi, since you opened this link, I'm guessing that something is stressing you out. So before we move any further, let's do this simple practice to regulate our nervous system so we can release some of that stress. Okay, so sit comfortably with your spine straight, close your eyes, and let's begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose and softly, slowly exhale through the mouth. And one more time, take a deep inhale in and a long, slow exhale out through the mouth. And come back to your natural rhythm of breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Following your own pace, your own rhythm, just breathing comfortably through the nose. Next, what we're going to do is follow the 4-7-8 breathing pattern. We're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 7. And we're going to exhale out through the mouth at a count of 8. So follow my count and let's begin. Take a deep breath in again through the nose and out through the nose, and let's begin. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to your natural rhythm of breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Just find some gentleness here, breathing in, breathing out. Take a few deep breaths and gently open your eyes. How did that feel? Our breath has superpower. It really helps us calm our nervous system down and bring us back to balance. So, what did we do here? To understand this, let's just understand how stress operates in our body. So, what is stress? Stress is our alarm system. Its main purpose is our safety. But the problem is, our brain cannot differentiate between being chased by a tiger or receiving an unpleasant email. So it perceives threat and it sends a signal saying danger. This threat is our trigger. So what happens? As soon as this trigger is sent, adrenaline and cortisol are released so that our body starts preparing. Our heart rate increases, muscles tighten, breathing changes. so that we are ready to respond. And our response can be in 4 ways. We could be ready to fight, to flight, freeze, or fawn. What does that mean? If we think that we can actually take on this challenge, we're good. We will fight. We might show anger, we might show bullying. We are ready to take this head on. If you think this is too much, if the tiger is standing in front of you, you will go into flight. You will run away from there. You will worry, you'll panic, you'll do whatever you need to, but you will run from there. If you've had stress for a long time, you might be familiar with the feeling of shutting down. That's your freeze, where you become numb, where you start disassociating with things around you. You could also go into fawn, which is where you actually have identity confusion, where there are no boundaries. You go into codependency, you become a people pleaser. Your response will depend on how you interpret this trigger. And that interpretation is based on your story. Yes, we all have a story. We all have different beliefs. We all have different thought processes. And that defines how we interpret the trigger, how our body responds, how mind responds, and how we behave. And that is exactly what our stress cycle is. Every stress cycle follows this pattern. There'll be a trigger, there'll be a story that's interpreting this trigger, there's a body reaction, and then there's behavior. The problem is we can't change the trigger. There will always be stresses around us. But what we can change is the story, and we can regulate our body. And that's exactly what we did, regulate our body with our breath when we started this video. And you can use that at any time. But a long-term solution to this is changing the story. And why change the story? Some stress is actually helpful. When you're preparing for a presentation, that stress is there, and it makes sure that you prepare to the T to go for your presentation. In sports, that stress helps them to really practice and get on the ground. But if you have continued chronic stress, it will lead to burnout at some point of time. So pause on the screen, read through these different things people experience when they are stressed out and when the stress is continued and chronic. And if you relate to some of this, my friend, you need to do something about your stress because it's beginning to show as symptoms in your body, in your behavior. How do we do that? We've understood the cycle. We've learned how we can regulate in the moment. But to ensure that the trigger no longer remains a trigger, we need to rewrite the story so that before the stress becomes your burnout, you've addressed it. And that's exactly what I do in my Reclaim Yourself program. Change and rewrite these stories. We have to dive deeper and understand our own belief system, our own thought patterns, so that we can change the stories that we've created based on our past experiences. If you want to find out more, reach out to me via email or call, and I'll be happy to tell you more. Thank you.